Here with another video. One good game so I can get me some VC. Okay, there we go. Yeah, cool. Dang.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello?
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And it is Wizard basketball tonight as the Washington Wizards go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. And for Cleveland, nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. Okay. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound up.
My fault, you guys. Had to take a phone call.
Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Washington. This game's going to be a challenge for them. Facing one of the top-tier teams in the league, they'll have to be at their best to steal a win here.
And they need to play much better tonight than they did in the first game. This is the second of 4 games between them this season, so a team they'll face often, they want to keep it competitive.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a chance for them to make a statement tonight. They're looking to bounce back and answer back.
And now Washington's starting group. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Markieff Morris is out there with Mozgov. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
On defense, the Cavaliers, they come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance all the way around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis, but when it does, boy, does it feel good and look good.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Now here's Jones. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Jones. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Jones. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots, get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Jones after the basket by Washington. Down low. And Love with the basket on the assist from Jones.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And Beal kicks to Mozgov. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Anybody know how many assists it takes to get Diamond hit me up? Because I got 555 assists. I'm thinking I got to get to like 700. I'm thinking.
We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The teams they faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Wall attack.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Now here's Mozgov, and that one's good by Porter.
There you go again, a nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And the shot is good. Love's got his second basket of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now, here is Morris. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Beal can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Irving misses. Wizards trail by 3. Beal dishes to Mozgov. Kicks the wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Wizards have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw good for Morris. Jarnell Stokes, who's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Morris drops them both. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jones drives in. No luck. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Took him no time at all on that one. Jones has got 10 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
The pass to Mozgov. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's now 6 points for Timofey Mozgov. It's in from long range. One more from Jones.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Down low, Mozgov, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
He had a nice open look right there. Wall's got 5 points so far.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Mozgov.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That one is no good. The Wizards have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Beal, the pass to Wall. Mozgov, a screen on Jones. Mozgov kicks to Beal. Doubled by Smith. Pass to Wall. Shot clock at 5. Morris dishes to Mozgov. Wall wide open. No good on the 3. Cavaliers trailing. Here's Jones. No good. Good work defensively by Morris. Irving against Wall. Porter passes to Beal. Outside, Wall. Hits it from three-point range. Wall's got 8.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And I'm going to check now the stats for Mozgov. His last 10 games, rebounds and just over 2 blocks. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for the Cavaliers. Washington with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. They set the pick. Beal from long range. The Cavaliers pull it in. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, it's all about the results, right? And if you can limit open looks, sometimes you can get into an opponent's head. So even when they do spring free, they lack the confidence, or at least are distracted and aren't able to knock those shots down. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Wall's shot is off.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
That evens the score. 20 points for Freak.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Irving against Wall. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Porter. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Jones, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Serafin.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Morris a screen. And Wall kicks to Morris. Feeds it to Serafin. The Wizards working the ball around now. Porter, no luck. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Jones, no one around him. Hits the jumper in space. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Cavs. All with it, he's picked up by Irving. Morris with the bucket.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Now, here is Smith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. That's good.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively. Back over the last month, Kevin. Let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now, here's Wall. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Here's Jones, following the basket by O.J. Mayo. Lynn kicks to Roberson. Stokes dishes to Jones. To the wing on the left. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 26 points for Freak.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Porter kicks the wall. No good with the triple. Jones against Mayo. Stokes the pass to Jones. So they take the lead. Jones has got 28.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Porter, no luck. Cavaliers leading. Lynn dishes to Stokes. Jones with now Mayo defending. Launches it, and it's Jones. That time on the assist by Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Mayo. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And here's Wall. Following the three-pointer by Freak. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and he gets it to go.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Down low. And Hawes kicks to Jones. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got 36.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a...
And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his...
She definitely put the ball in my hand. She's the one.
Maybe some other... Spencer Hawes is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for Roberson. And Jones subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Mozgov. Morris comes in for Oubre. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson. So on the floor for Washington. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Porter is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Serafin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jones from outside. And a wide open look for Irving. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
Passes it to Serafin. The 11-footer. No luck. And Cleveland will come the other way. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. All with it, 13 points in the game. All alone. Cavaliers with the rebound. Jones has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He finished with 45 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game you'll always remember.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Right side Wall. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Inside, here's Fry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Wall passes to Morris. Tipped away and stolen by Fry. He's all alone. Moving it up. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 10.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break. And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
And maybe shying away from contact a bit too, Greg. I mean, their free throw attempts are also down from the first quarter.
Now Wall. 15 points in the game. Porter outside. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Nice job coming off that screen. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Beal dishes the Wall. Morris a screen.
Alright. Well, that's it for the day, guys.
Yeah.